just to show you how everything is after I put it together with the new batteries and everything. So there's all the batteries once again, and the inverter. And if we see here, we have an upgraded charge controller. Now here is the old one, and it's just your typical, I guess you could say, analog one. Doesn't really show much. There's a green indicator light and such, but doesn't really, it gets the job done, but it doesn't really show a whole lot as to what's going on with your system. This one has an LCD screen on there, and it shows, like, here is the battery charge level. Here's the volts that it's producing. It's 14.4 volts right now. It's a real sunny day out right now, so getting a good amount of power from the solar energy. So like I said, the topic of the day is upgrades. Just to show you, like, this is an upgrade from this. This is the power inverter that I got from Harbor Freight. Sorry, got some old wires in the way. And when this one is 750 watt, this one is 1500 watt. This one, like I said, I got used. So I upgraded this, but I kept it just in case. So, and you know, in case somebody wants to buy it from me, there's two items up for sale. Inverter, charge controller. So, you know, shoot me an email if you're interested. So everything is going good, and the one thing that kind of took me by surprise with this project was when I was hooking this this battery box back up to my shed. I realized the real reason why I started this project was to put lights in my shed. So I went out and bought lights. There they are. There's a shop light and some bulbs that go with it. Shop light was about $13. Spent another 13 on the bulbs. And I came to this realization that I desperately needed lights. You thought I would have put the lights in here in the earlier stages, and I should have. And it really hit me when I was hooking up the battery box in the dark and I couldn't see what I was doing. So that was counterintuitive. But anyway, so that's the next step of this project, is to hook up these lights. And when I get that done, I'll be sure to share with you guys. So we're back. I got the lights hooked up. You see right there. Now just ignore the wiring here. Turns out this guy was just a little bit too short, so I'm going to get a more realistic extension cord. Right now I have, I'm guessing, about a 25-foot extension cord hooked up to this. That's running straight to my inverter. So wasn't really hard to set up. Just screw some hooks in the ceiling and, you know, and get it together. But to show you how it works, let me close the door here to my shed. Okay. And if you notice, well, but the camera is showing some light, but if you notice that it's a little bit darker in here. So what I'm going to do is flip on the switch. And there we are. Let there be light. Solar shed project complete, at least for now. So now that this project is complete, a couple of things that I recommend to you guys if you're going to attempt something like this. One is, it's very helpful if you have the tools. cordless drills, heat shrink, heat gun, that sort of thing. Wire cutters especially, and wire connectors. I also emphasize reuse as much as possible. So for instance, see these wires here? They actually came from this guy right here, which is the wiring for the panels, and they sent me about 16 feet of it, so I didn't need all of it, so I ran it down here, cut it right around here where I needed it, and then I took the excess and ran it down into the battery box right there, right through there. So one example of reuse. So that's what I recommend to you guys, and so I'm gonna do a little bit of more upgrading here and there. I would like to get even a better inverter at some point. I would like to set up a breaker box with some outlets in here. Maybe considered overkill, but you know, better to be too prepared than not prepared at all. And as you can see, it's a nice and sunny day. There's my solar panel. I don't know if you guys could see that. I'd like to get like 2 or 3 more going across the top. So it just would just help me out as far as charging the batteries. And you know, there it is. You see that little arrow pointing to the batteries. That means that it's charging. And the battery level actually went down a little bit. To be honest with you, I probably could have gotten more energy efficient lights, but you know, it's a start. And you know, if you guys have any questions, let me know. These 2 items are for sale. Like I said, the inverter, my solar charge controller, and I have friends out there that have sheds. So if you guys are watching this and you want to do your own solar project and need a hand, let me know. I already went through a lot of the difficult steps myself. So, all right, guys. Good luck to you, whomever is trying this venture. And if you have any questions, let me know.